Oh, hey, what's up? Hold on. It's still, you can see, it's still night out. We're still in the G hour. It's about 4:30 or so. And uh, uh, I thought maybe I should start my video right now. Good morning, Pooches. Okay, so I'm just waking up. You know, my last meal of the day, I usually try to make it like about 6 o'clock, somewhere like that. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm awfully pretty hungry. So what I usually have a selection of what was made last night for the kids, because usually they eat like about 8 or 9 or 7, 8. That's just too late for me. But this is just something to kind of put in my gullet for now. Okay, so I think I can kind of start right now. Yeah, this is just a little something, like I said, put in my gullet. I wouldn't recommend this breakfast for those of you who haven't got a cast iron stomach like I have. But you know, to be honest with you, I don't eat that much. You know, I'm not really keen on Filipino food. It amazes me how they tie things. They tie things a little backwards the way we do, in my opinion, the way we do in the States. But I don't know. The end result that is tied. Normally, I don't eat white bread. And in fact, I've kind of cut bread out of my diet kind of altogether. Every now and then, I will have some. For some reason, this morning, I was thinking about it. Me and I had a morning chat. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this a little closer. No, okay. A little downward like that. Okay. Okay. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. So, ooh, fried chicken. Huh. Nothing like a little fried chicken first thing in the morning. You know, we eat so much chicken. I told Mia one day that I'm gonna start clocking on sprouting wings, because we eat so much of it. But that's because I don't eat that much pork. But something quick, just to have something to eat, this hits the spot. Now, mm, 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 mm. Welcome to Gerard Black and Philippine with the truth. On my peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags. Each and every one of you, lovers, haters, each and every one of you are welcome to my channel. Mm, 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 oh, mm, mm. It's pretty good. What I got for you today, Sunday, one of my Mia's relatives had a fiesta. It's called the Sinulog festival. You'll see it. It's a very religious type of get together. They recite for a very long time with participation from people who are there. And I'm gonna put it in here. It's gonna be kind of long, but you can kind of get to see the activities of what's going on and how um, how they celebrate it. It's a celebration for healing, for good fortune, for long life, and a good reason for the family and the culture to get together to celebrate. So hold on to your seats, and I'll be right back. With some more of Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Just hold on. Okay, greetings everyone. This is Gerard. This is Sinulog Festival. Celebrate Sinulog. Old and young. There's food, there's all the Ciao. That's Michael, the host right there. I'll be right back. There's me and Duchess. Sounds very tribal. There's William. Duchess! Duchess, I see you. Yay! Take the bib off her, Mia. Take the bib off of her. There's Sabrina. Dance, Sabrina. Yay! That's Duchess' little cousin. Yo! Look, she like that. She got a little style with her. Look at. Wow! Sabrina, put that hand on your hip, girl. Yeah. Yo! Yo! The boys are ready to go home. I told them when you sing karaoke, we'll leave. Okay, I'll be right back. That's her thing now. She throws everything on the ground. Okay, Raphael, are you just going to do karaoke? You do karaoke, we'll go home. After you and Michael, Chris, and William do a karaoke song, we'll go home. Otherwise, we might be here all night. Michael, Chris, you want to do a karaoke song? I know Raphael can sing. I heard him before. Okay, I hope you got an idea of the festival. Let me kind of give you the definition of what Sinulog means. It means graceful dance. Within it all started in 1980 with a simple dance that represented the Sinulog, or current of the river in Cebu. With the celebration evolved, the Sinulog Festival has become a month-long tradition in Cebu. So that's where it came from. That's what it means in. Let me see. Well, now you know. Okay, so outside of that, that's what we did Sunday. Um, I want to put in some footage of Duchess. Duchess is going to be a year next month, and we're about ready to have her 1 year birthday party here. And you know, my sheet is grown, and I want to put this little bit of bean footage in there, just because I can, and just because I'm proud to. You know, the thing is that I can see how special it is to have two parents, because the child can turn to the mother and then look to the other side and see the father. And to me, that's a wonderful feeling, that 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 I'm glad that it's there for her. You know, yesterday I spoke about stepping up for someone young who doesn't have a father. There have been times in my life where I have, you know, I was a youth advisor for the NAACP, because when I finished paying my dues for society, I wanted to have more children, but I didn't want to bring any more into the world because I knew there were a lot of children, that needed guidance, that needed, a male figure in their life. And so uh, I got a call from Yvonne Patterson, who was the president of the Iceland Long Island NAACP. And so she asked me if I would consider being a mentor to a young man whose grandmother asked if she knew someone who probably can help put him on the right track. Up until then, yeah, I would go on outings with him for the NAACP. In fact, we protested at Vieques Island, uh, uh, where they held Reverend Al Sharpton in prison. We protested at the Federal Building downtown Manhattan. Um, And there were another causes that I participated with the young people. And when we would go out on outings and we would go places on the bus or whatever, their assignment was to find somebody old and ask them what experience that they remember from the civil rights movement. Because those are your best teachers, people who can probably, and this is probably right on course with Martin Luther King a birthday on the 16th, celebration of his of Martin Luther King Day. And it's important to know where you came from. So I would have them on assignments, to find someone and ask them about what they remembered from the civil rights movement. And then on the way back, we would discuss some of the things that they found out from the elderly, some of the stories. So anyway, I told this story once before, but I went and I met this young man, and when I met him, I saw that he was drawing tattoos on his hand with an ink pen, and that's always a concern, you know, when young people are preoccupied with tattooing themselves. So, I met him and I'm trying to find out about him or whatever. So I asked him, what do you like? What are some of the things that you're interested in? And he said he didn't know. So I asked him, you like sports? He said, yeah. So I said, well, who's your favorite player? He said, Michael Vick. At this time, Michael Vick was playing with the Vikings. So I said, really? Why you like Michael Vick? He said, because he's in jail. I said, what? I said, no. that was the only reason why you like Michael Vick was because he was in jail. So he said, yeah. So always looking to turn a negative to a positive. I said, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's start a Michael Vick fan club here on Long Island. We go to GoDaddy.com. I open up I guess whatever could open up. And I said, now your job is to learn as much as you can about Michael Vick, his stats, his school, his whatever, and then we would start corresponding with him while he's serving his uh, 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 paying his dues, and hopefully when he get out, we'll probably get to meet him. So he was at my house, and I had a big screen TV and had the info and asked him to read it, and it it hit me that he couldn't read. He wasn't a reader at all. So I said, okay. So working on a website and having to do all this is not the answer. So I asked him, do you know what you want to do in life? And he said, no. So I said, okay, come with me. So then I took him to a fire department. And I went in there and I asked the commander, I said, hey, commander, I said, I have this young man here. I'm trying to give him some career guidance. Can you tell him what a fireman does? So at that time, there was one fireman working and one off-duty police officer who was volunteer working. And so they took him in the back and had him put on the boots, the big fireman helmet, had him climb the fire engine, slide down the pole, and they showed him so much, some of the tools they use and whatever. And so I said, okay, Commander, thank you. Okay, so we were walking. So as we were walking back to my car, I asked him, I said, did you notice anything? He said, no. I said, did you notice how each one of them were happy at the job that they were doing? He said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, okay, remember that. Now come with me. And then I took him to the train station where there are some cab drivers waiting for the next train to come in. And so I walked up to one of the drivers. I said, driver, I'm mentoring this young man here, and I want you to tell him what it's like being a taxi driver. And the driver said, it sucked. The people stink. I said, I'm waiting all the time. I'm here sometimes working 24 hours. Don't get to go home. I said, I really hate this job. So I said, okay, thank you. So we started walking away, and I asked him again. I said, did you notice anything? And he said, what? I said, did you notice how unhappy they were with their jobs? So he said, yeah. I said, okay, now remember that. You have a choice in life. You have a choice to pick a job, a profession that you're happy doing every day, or you could end up in a job that is miserable to you every day. So that was the lesson that we learned there. So we went into the city, I think the following day or so, and we're driving in Manhattan. I had a Lincoln LS, and he reached over and blew the horn. Brr. And I didn't say nothing. We're in Manhattan. You want to blow the horn? Blow the horn. Brr. Brr. I said, I'm telling myself, you blow the horn to your little heart's content. So anyway, I took him home, and then the next day or so, or next time I saw him, we're in the car riding and on Long Island, and he reached out over and blew the horn. I said, okay, now, you can't blow the horn like that here on Long Island. He said, why not? You let me do it the other day. I said, yeah, but Long Island has a noise ordinance that, unnecessary noise is illegal. So you can't blow the horn. So we started driving again, and he reached over and blew the horn. So I said, okay. So I pulled the car over, and I turned to him. I said, do you know what you just told me after I asked you not to blow the horn? He said, what? You told me, I don't give a flock what you say. I'm going to do what I want to do and block you. And he was like, I said, that's what you just told me in essence. And with that, I have decided that, I'm not the one to, or maybe I gave up too or too soon or whatever, but, I wasn't trying to mentor, a rebellious teenager. It just wasn't in me. It wasn't in me. Okay. So anyway, so that's enough of that story. Okay, so again, hope you like this little beam footage I'm putting in my daughter. You hear her say "mama" for the first time, and life is good. I can't tell you anymore. What other story? Another story I want to tell you before I go. I want to tell you. I had a dental assistant. My dentist assistant, and her name was Burl. And she always looked tired, and I couldn't understand why are you always so tired. And then she explained to me that she has an artistic son. He was like in his 30s or something like this, and and his name is Ian, and he knew every song from the 90s all the way to the 60s. A lot of artistic or people usually gravitate to some type of medium, whether it's music or whether it's numbers or something. You should gravitate. But his thing was music. He loved to go in the record store And to feel normal, he would just pick up an album cover, turn it over, and put it down. Pick it out and turn it over, put it down like this. And I guess the reason he did it because everybody was doing the same thing. Everybody was looking at a CD or album, put it down. So I told her that, I said, look, I will take him for a few hours for you, on the weekends or something like this, and give you some time to take a bubble bath and relax. And she loved the idea. She said, would you, Gerard? I said, yeah, I will do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So uh, every week, I would take him places with me. And mine being a photographer at that time, I took him to P. Diddy's, what vote, stop the vote or something like that. When he was he met the governor of New York, Patterson, Governor Patterson. I took him to a lot of events that to get him out in the world, and he enjoyed it, and his mother loved it, and so I was trying to get to the point where although he wasn't all there, I said bro, would you like for him to experience would you like for him to experience a sex? And so she never really answered me, but I was well connected in that area, and I could have made it happen. But then it occurred to me that I might have been creating a monster. I might have created someone who probably would end up doing a lot of harm to women. Not only that, I may have gotten into trouble for doing something to the disabled. So that never happened. But the point of the matter is that I've always been able to help, um, or be a part in a young person's life, when places show, because I wish someone would have done it for me, So with that being said, this is Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Soul brother #1 in the Philippines. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder, always pull someone up. Sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. Hope you are too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson formerly singing The Temptation, one song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. Okay? I'm still kind of hungry. when I first came here and went to, I think Jollibee or something like this, and ordered chicken, it was like one piece of chicken. I said, one piece of chicken? Are you crazy? You better put about 6 of them pieces on there. They eat very small portions. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Well, make it the best day of your life. Ciao. This is daddy and daughter moment. Yeah, we're gonna have a moment right here. Mommy went to go get some soup and stuff, so we're here in the car, and Duchess is just all over the place. Yeah. There's mommy. Queen. Ma, say ma. Say ma. Say ma. You say ma.
Come here. Mama.
You said mama.
Hey, where you going? We're going to. You want to jump in the window? Huh? You want to jump? Come here now. We sit here. It's close in our house.
Come on. Okay. No car seat right now. Of course, you're close to home.
Yeah.
She got my money all over the car. Look at holding on to that peso just like a Filipina. Look at that. Okay, I'll be right back. This is Duchess. She's doing her favorite thing. throwing the food on the floor. She's going through that phase now. Everything goes on the floor. It used to be everything goes in the mouth. Now everything goes on the floor. Duchess, we don't have a housekeeper no more. Mia's feeding her.
She has one in the.
Huh?
She has one.
She has one in her hand. Okay, so she's eating one and got 5 on the floor. Look at, she's getting big now. She's learning how to chew. Chew food. Hello, Duchess.
Only one. I want only off.
You're so proud of yourself, huh? You're so proud. You got nothing else to throw on the floor?
I put this.
So yeah, I know where all this goes. Duchess is 10 months old now. She'll be 11 months on the 16th.
1 year.
A few more days now. What are we gonna do with a New Year's Eve? I mean, Kurt's birthday party.
Huh?
What are you gonna have a birthday party?
We celebrate
Yo.
birthday,
Um,
but the christening I don't know yet.
no, yeah, Christine, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Birthday only. Peep.
So we gotta make one of them big picture things, huh? Yeah?
Big picture.
Yeah. You know the big thing to say happy birthday, Duchess?
Yeah.
Duchess, there she is. Oh, you don't hear nothing. I got it on mute, that's why. Okay, Duchess, say bye-bye.
Bye, say daddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Say pick that up, Daddy. Go.
Thank you for watching Gerald Black in the Philippines with the Truth on YouTube. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am Rika Jane Varantes and bye!